as we begin winding up for the day. Let me also get in some BTST trades. Naresh, what's on your buy today, sell tomorrow list, or is it the other way around?
Still a buy today, sell tomorrow list, more of defensives. First is a buy on Max Financial Services, new 52-week higher, very close to an all-time high. A stop loss at 1135, target price of 1180. Second is a buy on ITC, again hit a new all-time high today, stop loss at 510, target price of 525.
Okay, those are some BTST ideas there. Look at Bajaj Auto though. That's the one which is scaling up quite nicely. Paints, of course, as a segment is looking very good. Anshul didn't talk about that. Paints as a category has really been subdued ever since, Birla's gotten into the game. There were a lot of heightened concerns around competition heating up in the sector. And of course, valuations also were bloated. Now they seem to be coming out across the board along with the big tailwind of crude from that sort of hibernation that these stocks were in. You think there's merit in looking at these?
Aisha, in my experience, for stocks to rally consistently, they need to show revenue growth. Minor moves can happen because of margin expansion, but for stocks to continue the rally that they've seen in recent times, revenue growth has to pick up. And in this space, I fear that there is going to be intense competition. There are two large players who are entering this space, who are only just entering this space. And, in terms of quality, I don't think that there will be much to differentiate between one from the other. And the pricing differential can lead to many buyers moving away from the incumbent players to these new players. The incumbent players trade at very hefty margins, 20+% EBITDA margins, and which gives them around 30% ROEs. A little bit of compression in those metrics can lead to multiples compressing meaningfully. And I don't think that the raw material pressure easing off is something that will be a consistent factor for these stocks to rally. That may be a trade that may play out for some time, but thereafter it will have to be volume growth for each individual company for the stocks to rally, which in my judgment looks some time away even from here.
Okay, Anshul, we'll let you go on that note. Naresh, good to have you on the show as well. Let's begin winding up for the day. And we've definitely closed in with some amount of disappointment, given that the start was only about, very muted, picked up from there. And then we've seen nearly about a 2% fall actually from the top of the day. 135 points lower, sub the 25,000 mark. That's where we're shutting shop for the day. Tata Motors, along with ONGC, Wipro, Hindalco, L&T, BPCL, Adani Enterprises, these have been the key laggards from amidst the large gaps. SBI as well, saw huge contribution in the losses today, as did Reliance Industries, which is closed in with a 1% fall along with M&M. On the flip side, though, big gains for Bajaj Auto, held out by 4%. Asian Paints, of course, held out very nicely. And then there was Bajaj Finance and Britannia as well, which have had a decent day for themselves. Wasn't as pleasant for the broader end of the market as well. There too, we've closed in with a ratio of about 2:1. When it comes to the breadth of the market. And there too, there was Aarti Industries down about 4.5%, MGL lost about 3.25%, JNFC was down about almost 4%. Even the crude beneficiaries caved in today's trading session. But yes, Paints held out, Page Industries, Canfin and Dixon, they were the movers today. But that's pretty much it. It's a goodbye from Nikunj and me, and we'll see you again with market action tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.